I don't know what's going on here. Join audio. Oh, start
Grayson!
There I am.
Grayson.
Hi. Hey. Hi, Greg.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Jesus gracious. Hello.
Hey, Grayson.
Oh, start video.
Yeah, we got a lot of people on video right now.
Where's start video?
What's up, Graham? Uh-oh.
Hey.
I muted myself.
What's up?
Sam.
Let's start the video. Hey.
Turn your audio off. Make it so here.
Oh, so your
Trying to
picture
get
was
everything set up here still.
Can you see me?
No.
pushing the thing down here.
I did.
William, Amber.
There you go.
There we go.
Barb.
Barb.
Hi guys. I disconnected my audio and now I can't hear them. I had myself muted.
Whoa.
So I hear theirs, but they can't hear me through my own thing. What? I muted myself.
Naya, you look great in a black screen.
Tiffany.
Hey,
Barb. Hi, Sam. Hi, Barb.
I'm trying to get it.
That black box in the corner.
Naya, I don't see it.
Connected to what? Bluetooth.
Sam, tell me what they're
Hey,
saying.
Christopher.
Now the black box is in the middle.
Connected. Bluetooth.
I miss your faces, you guys.
I miss you too. Sitting high.
You know for the microphone now. I gotta hold it now. Get a better picture. There we go. That's Jeff.
I was hoping that I wasn't going to be the one who was like the person trying to get everything hooked up, but I am.
Zoe.
I can't use those ones.
You don't even put them there, do you?
Oh.
Work with that.
I kind of just want to watch Jeff the whole time.
He wants you to look at him, too.
You never know what I might do.
I'm trying
There
to
he
down.
is.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's doing a very good job. That thing's got to go down to the bottom.
Guys, well,
Wait, people are waiting. Oh, there's more people waiting.
Oh, admit all.
Sorry.
Hi, Tiff.
There's more people coming in.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Delay is so weird.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Here they come.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Clean.
I'm deceased.
Oh, Mr. Clean. What's up, Dave?
Jeff, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Aaron's, oh my gosh.
Wait, what did Aaron say?
What's up, gang?
Oh, we wanted Megan, but we got Janice.
Hey,
Sam.
In the corner.
I'm trying to get that picture, but it wouldn't.
Gala looks a lot like Janice.
We equally don't
I hate
Oh, it's
those
that
things because I can see
Aaron. Hey,
myself.
Aaron.
My name? Yeah. Says Meg
Oh,
Jacob.
there's Megan.
How's
So we
everything
can
going?
only
Slinky.
12 at a time? 9 at a time?
Oh, he's all, I
Wow,
miss you,
the
bud.
Waltons were so still. I thought it was their profile.
For a while. Oh, there's Slinky.
Slinky's alive?
There's so many
Yeah, I'm
people.
not that surprising.
So many
He's still
people.
alive.
Lance.
Slinky was
I see Lance.
Oh, we have one of those?
I'm just trying to
Naya,
make
where
sure
is
everybody
the
gets in, and then we're gonna.
There.
Hey,
have
how many guys can you
some
see on here? I only got
order.
9.
You can change it.
Wait,
You can see everybody.
you said leaf?
I
Oh
only
my gosh, it's so weird.
Yep, it's in the right-hand corner, and it looks like a grid. You can't see us though.
So, I need to figure this out. We're gonna play a game, and I need to do boys versus girls. So we have
Oh, look, them three dots.
This is gonna go great.
4, 5, 6,
I don't know if they said
7,
that.
8, and then there's like couples. 8, 9 girls.
That's
And
yeah, that you it's like your
2,
private.
3,
So you can't, they can't see.
6, 7, 8 boys. It's almost perfect.
Huge.
So
Mr. Clean is in there.
What is that?
Would you count Ray and Zoe though, since they're in the same camera?
Charades. Okay, I'm gonna choose one of you, and I'm gonna text you a clue, and then
The logs are muted.
and then we'll do girls versus boys. So we're gonna
Hey,
start
let
with.
the wolves know they're muted because you have the mic.
I'm gonna text Graham a clue.
You're good now. You're good.
Deacon Jerome's like, I know.
Texting Graham.
Are we actually on the screen? Or
Graham, put a light in front of you. We cannot even see you. Let's let it go. Yeah, it's so funny.
Your
Can you do
mom
that? Oh,
really
you
aired my name. You need to change it.
no, I'm not changing my name.
So, Graham, did you get your clue yet?
So inappropriate. Not that appropriate. Kind of.
Graham, did you get your clue yet?
Yeah, I got the clue.
Okay, so everybody,
Where is he?
girls, you gotta stop talking. I'm gonna quit. You
This is
got more
probably
people
different.
to admit. I need to admit more people.
There's so much back chat. I don't know what's going on.
Exactly. I'm gonna mute everybody. who's
Daniel
not-
Loomis.
Everybody mute, and then
Loomis in the house.
everybody mute, and you'll
can see you,
be
man.
able to chat in here.
You know what?
Oh, Renee.
I just muted you suckers. All right, so boys, where's the boys at? There's a boy. Unmute. Man, I can't do that. Let's do unmute all. Everybody's muted.
You did mute.
Look, I can unmute myself.
Yeah. All right.
Me too.
You can?
So unmute yourself if you're a dude. What's up, John Waller? Okay, where is he? Graham? You guys see Graham Abel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Graham Abel, you need to start acting out. You have 60 seconds. Ready, set, go.
There he is.
Fair plane.
Titanic.
Okay, so yeah, you got it. That was it. It was very easy. It's an easy start. Okay.
Hey, I can see Will.
All right.
I mean, I don't think it was so much as easy as it was just Graham doing an excellent job.
Facts.
Yeah, Will's up in here.
I have my list on my computer, but I can't get to my computer. I have to look up my list.
There's so many people. I should have brought my
In the
computer.
shadows.
Oh.
What the
Turn the light on, Daniel.
Yes, Todd.
Okay. Who's up next?
Oh,
Aaron.
John's getting ready to play AJ.
Who are we doing here? Aaron?
John's playing right now.
Aaron McKee, you ready to act?
What? No.
What? Come on, volunteer, woman. Amber. Wait, Amber, do you
Yo, John, what you playing?
Anyway.
Amber's phone is not taken. All right. Hey, AJ.
Did you see Daniel?
Yeah, I saw
Minecraft?
Sean. I knew he was coming. Who's that? Okay, it's gonna be Zoe. I guess.
We're not muted anymore.
Where's
Oh, no, we're not.
You gotta mute yourself so you don't hear us. You
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what was the clue?
gotta mute us
Zoe Young.
so they don't hear us.
I just sent you a clue.
Hold on.
Thank you.
She's pregnant.
Is Zoe Young paying attention? Zoe? Can you hear me, Zoe?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I just sent you a text message of your clue.
Oh.
I think this is going to last about one round. And this is about to be it.
Oh. Okay. Right.
Yeah, don't mess up or the boys win. Are you ready? Set, go.
Archery, yeah.
How did you, who got that, Destiny?
I think I let go of the wrong hand.
Yeah, she let go of the wrong hand.
You did.
I'm not an archer, okay?
Right in the face. Oh, really got me there.
Did you hear what I was
I was moving. There was like.
Does anyone else feel like Barb and Jeff are being really stereotypical right now?
I can look at Jeff's like faces like.
Say, okay, boomer, I'm going to smack you.
Okay,
Like
boomer.
that, Barb. Never.
Hi.
Paragraph number 1 and 2.
How many people?
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute everybody and then ask a specific person a question. So you are muted. Bye. All right, let's hear from where's the name here? Let's see. Let's hear from this one. Daniel Loomis. Are you unmuted? Say something.
I'm unmuted.
Daniel, do you have a life update for us? Anything at all that you can just share with us about how life has been for the last 4 weeks?
The last 4 weeks?
Yeah, whatever, just life.
Oh, well, we're having a baby, but that's more than 4 weeks.
Barb's dancing. Barb loves it.
Congratulations!
Oh yeah,
It's
there
a girl.
She goes. I'm unmuting for that. Can you? Does anybody know what they're? Do we know what you're having? I know what you're having. Is that public knowledge?
And I haven't done it.
What?
No, it was Facebook official.
It was Facebook official. Tell us about the child you're gonna have.
Tell you,
Yeah, like it's a she.
she's a girl.
Yeah.
She's a girl!
Girl.
Can I share a really stupid thing that I did that I felt kind of bad about, but I'm sure, well, I don't know how they feel. When Samantha was talking to my mom about the name of the baby, I go, why did you guys choose Dan's ex-girlfriend to name him after, or name her after? Which is totally not true, but apparently that was really stupid. So I apologize, Samantha. Anyway, Daniel is now muted.
He didn't have a girlfriend named Alexandria. Sorry.
That's why I thought it would be funny.
It's really okay.
It wasn't.
Yep.
Okay, good. So let's go to somebody. Let's see. Claire, you think that just because we can see your face means we don't want to hear your voice? Claire?
What?
Oh my goodness.
Claire, where's your video, girl?
I have no idea.
Brian's ball. Wait, Brian's.
Deacon Jerome to the rescue.
Deacon Jerome is going to come and get you. We know someone who can find you.
Sam, are you also at the Loomis's house?
No.
There she is. Hi,
Oh,
Claire.
Chris.
Hey, Claire, anything exciting happened to you yesterday about 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
You mean you?
Yeah, Sam, Grayson, and I had to stop by the Walton home. We stopped by 10 middle schoolers' homes as well. But hey, another funny story. 2 summers ago, we had a middle school house party at our house, and I accidentally sent the invitation to Claire, and she showed up, and she was the only high schooler. She left pretty quickly.
Who invited the Unabomber into this thing?
What does that mean?
What are you talking about? Who?
Oh no, who's up there? Oh, wait.
You're unmuted.
Just look around, you'll figure it out.
You talking about Brian Bell?
My vote is Lance.
Yeah, you got it.
It was Lance. Oh, speaking of Lance, let's go find Lance. Lance. All right.
He was on his phone, so as long as we
You're
can.
unmuted, buddy.
No.
How do you feel?
Okay.
How do you feel about being derogatory just now?
How do I what?
How do you feel about being referred to as a derogatory participant?
We never finished with Claire.
What do you mean? You didn't hear the end of that story?
No.
I think
Well, she came to a middle school party and
Waller's
left.
trying to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Waller, we have John Waller asking to be unmuted here. Hold on a moment.
Is he raising his hand?
Somebody mute John. All right, John Waller, you can mic. Hey, we thought you were raising your hand like you wanted to speak.
No, I was just trying to figure out how to do the background.
Good stuff. Excellent.
I want to
Your mom's a hoe.
Okay. Let's hear from Julia Redding. Hi, Julia.
Hi.
Hey, so what was your mystery illness? Do you know?
What?
When you had that mystery illness, did you ever figure out what it was?
Oh, it was just an upper respiratory infection.
That's what they all say.
AKA coronavirus.
Okay, yeah. You caught me.
We got her. No, listen.
Hey,
dude.
you're a survivor.
Yeah, exactly.
Whenever somebody coughs in my house, we all yell coronavirus at each other, so that's kind of where we're
Instead
at.
of God bless you, because I'm tight.
It's the same thing, but my dogs just kind of look at me awkwardly, so it doesn't work very well when you live by yourself.
When your dogs talk
Maybe they
to
have
you?
it.
No, they bark, Todd. Come on.
That wasn't me.
Todd,
I didn't
God
say
bless you
anything.
For my comment.
Wait, who said it? I'm blaming you, Todd. I just figured you're going to make comments.
All right, let's
That was
see.
Todd.
Wait, so you're like alive now, Julia, right? You're good to go. You're no longer respiratorily infected.
Unless the phone's glitching, there's two of them.
There's two. Okay. Hey, you got to get off of mute for that one, Sam. Okay, so hey, Burgraph Wars, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey,
Hey,
how you
guys.
doing? Emily, what is the last thing you painted?
Wait, say that again?
I said, Emily, what is the last thing that you painted?
Go get it.
Did you paint something?
I look like a little head on Hallie's shoulder.
I tried something and it's it.
I couldn't hear you.
Good
Whatever you
painting.
said. Oh,
He's going to get it. I was going to get it.
what was it? Oh, go get it. Good. Sam,
Oh, he brought the whole gallery. Okay.
Sam, unmute yourself.
What am I doing here?
Hold on, I'll get you. Alyssa, Garini.
I'm muted.
Oh, there's Sam. Sam said something really funny earlier.
What line are you talking about?
What line are you talking about?
The portrait of
The,
Dad?
The Fisher line.
the portrait of Fed?
Sorry.
No.
Oh, the Fisher line? Oh, sorry. Oh,
Oops.
I've been saying a lot of dumb things, surprisingly. I said, unless the phone's glitching, because there's two of them. Twin joke.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is that?
You guys
Hey
are
guys.
I knew that. I gotta find
Oh,
everybody.
Alyssa Garino. Hi.
I can't. You can't see me,
here.
but I don't know how this works.
It's all right. You're here. We know you're here.
That matters.
Emily, by the way, those were some really nice paintings. The sunset and then the rafting trip one. That was from the rafting trip, right?
That's right.
Yep.
Megan is definitely not social distancing. What in the world?
Are you muted? I need to mute myself. Yeah, just mute.
Sam's on mute again.
I think
Those,
All right.
that's not.
So, who else is in? Is anybody else new in this thing? Oh, Danny. Hi, Danny.
Hey,
How's it going?
good. How about everybody else?
Good. I'm muted.
Hey, okay.
They're just
I'm trying to figure out why Janice and Megan are not wearing masks in that picture.
Unmute and defend yourself.
I like your cat.
Yeah, Janice and Megan, you have to defend yourself.
Hal, you hear it through your mic.
What?
You have to defend yourself against the whatever that Chris just said to you.
I wanted to find out
Oh, no,
if
Phil.
I
Oh, never mind.
also
They're muted again. It's gone.
responsible for this card, or is it just my
Pages of
my
people.
husband's
Let's see.
name and I have right? Like he
Olivia.
gave me
Hi,
a
Olivia.
card.
Who's under Amy?
Maybe Amy.
Well,
Yeah.
what's your face? And I don't know what's happening. Who are you, Amy? Yes, you, Amy.
My camera's dead.
Who's the- I can't.
Amy mechanic.
Oh, it's that Amy. Okay. Oh,
Megan,
good.
Kyle and Tiffany,
Yes.
did the adoption date get pushed back?
Okay, so update time. Yes.
Update?
Why if he's
We were supposed to go to India
responsible
on
for
March
it.
16th, and 2 days, no, let's see, 6 hours after they closed the country was our flight. So we were supposed to leave at like
No.
2 o'clock, and they canceled flights at 8 a.m. That wasn't going to be like the bring him home trip, but it was going to be one more step. And it turns out that it was good that we didn't make it because they canceled court anyways, and then we would have been stuck and whatever. So we didn't know when it was going to happen before, and we still don't know when it's going to happen, but it will likely be a little longer now.
So if he closed the account, would that affect my credit?
I think that was a second.
That was somebody else. I don't know. Somebody's closing accounts over here.
Would also affect me?
What? Okay. Well, anyways.
If I remove myself as an authorized user,
I'm just
and then at a later date he closes the account, then it won't.
Bam. Okay. So if you want to unmute yourself to talk, you're allowed to. Somebody was talking in the background and nobody knew who it was.
What is the thing?
So I just wanted to initiate some conversations with you guys. And I was, well, actually, no. Let me read. I got to get back to this. This is very disorienting here. Okay. Oh, all right. So announcements, like real announcements. Summer Blast is going to be moved back to the first full week of July. So July 6th through 10th, the week after Independence Day, is when we're shooting for Summer Blast now. But there's no end in sight to all of this. We have no idea when it'll end and what ending will look like. So if that date doesn't work, we're just not going to do Summer Blast. But we're hoping that it will work and that we'll be able to do it. And then I also sent out an email to the Eleuthera team today explaining the unfortunate news that that trip will also be canceled. And I tried to explain in the email that our mission trip, it's not like we decided to cancel it. It's kind of like we just finally realized that it was going to be nearly impossible to actually pull off. So I explained that in the email to everybody on the team. Financially, we don't have any fundraisers. So it'd be a huge financial burden. And then, like I said, we don't know when this will end and what it will look like, what the restrictions of travel will be, what the Bahama restrictions will be. Right now, they're under total lockdown. I talked to Bill yesterday. They're not allowed to leave their homes. I guess it was for like 5 days, and I think it's lifted now, so they're allowed to like go out for essentials, but they were like locked in their homes in Eleuthera. So, we just don't know what it's going to look like. And even if we did get to go, like how it would be really awful if somebody took an infection there and then we like went on a mission trip and infected the entire island or something like that. So it's just not going to happen. But we're losing. Oh my gosh! For anybody nobody was there for that. That was a long time ago. We took lice once on a mission trip to Nicaragua or to the Dominican Republic. That was fun. So good old days. Let's see. I need to get my notes again.
I was trying to get the Zoom information for her.
Oh, all right. Well, we're zooming, so
that's okay.
Todd, how you got anything for us since we didn't get to see your lovely face last week?
That wasn't my choice. But
explain.
You said I wasn't. You didn't give me the information, so I couldn't log in.
Yeah.
Seems like we had some real life canceled this week. So I wouldn't have done it though. I have a heart.
Good stuff. Well, okay, so sorry, I'm trying to respond to people who are having technical issues on my phone and stay focused as well. Question, and if you want, unmute yourself and answer the question, but here's a question. What is one thing that you have liked about Corona living? Go. Amber's got a guinea pig.
people. I don't want them. I just don't have to talk to them.
Cheaper gas.
Enjoy my Minecraft world.
I don't have to drive to work.
My Minecraft world snapping right now.
Snapping. Apparently
Ain't that right, boy?
that's teenager for cool, right, John?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I get to be stuck with this one for months. Yeah.
Yeah. It is
I
nice
get to take my dogs to work.
Wait, to work or like you work with your dogs at home?
No, I take them to work sites.
Oh, cool.
Oddly enough, it actually keeps people away because they don't want dogs jumping on them. So it works out quite well.
So you brought the same thing would work with pepper spray, man.
Yeah, but pepper spraying clients usually doesn't go over too well.
Good point.
Just facts.
What else? What else we got? Corona living. That's the good life.
I can sleep in more often now. Definitely.
Nice. Do you guys?
I got laid off. That's lit.
Einstein's fired John.
Yeah. Einstein's fired old John, bro.
Hey, who else lost a job? Just raise your hand. Aaron. Wait, AJ?
I didn't lose my job.
Oh, you still have a job?
Out there.
Okay,
Yeah,
who's no longer working currently? Sam? Oh yeah, Sam and Chris, that's right. Aaron.
I never had a job.
Same. Don't have a job. Don't know how to relate.
Lance doesn't need a job because he's got a sugar mama.
Real.
Don't say that. You can't. You have to like include context because that sounds horrible.
Okay, fine. It's his
fine the
actual
way it
mother. Yeah, it's his sugar mother. Would sugar mother be better?
Probably not.
Would it be mom who buys you things be better?
Yes.
All right.
No,
whatever.
none of them would be better.
It wouldn't be better. It's just bad all around. Okay.
Hey, what did you do?
One of my work closed down, and then the other one, I'm just trying to get control.
Huh?
One of her work shut down, but then the other one what?
It just doesn't schedule me, but that's fine. I still get the discount, so.
Oh, you don't have any AAA hours?
No.
We have to wear really ugly masks at school now. It's really hot, but I don't have to smile, so it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I like smiling. I still smile underneath my mask. If I work, I'm like, I can't see it smiling.
I feel your pain. Wearing a mask that many hours is awful.
Yeah.
I'm overriding the wall in here.
It's a little warm.
Dude, I wore a mask once before I brushed my teeth. That was a terrible idea. I was walking around Lowe's like smelling water breath. It was sick.
I don't own
Guys, it's so cold at my house. It's 50 degrees outside.
Wow, it's like 90 degrees and wet.
Drippy.
Yeah, we're sitting outside.
Hi, Faith.
I figured out how to turn my camera and audio on.
You got it. You finally made it.
Just on a jog.
Excellent.
How many were there?
I don't know.
I wish we could see everyone.
All right. So whenever I
think it's over.
I'm gonna remute everybody again. So I was writing the email to the Eleuther team today, talking about how it stinks to lose things, and but I was thinking a lot about it. In many ways, this situation has caused a loss of a lot of different things. So we've lost being together with people, we've lost school, seniors have lost, the last year of high school and potentially graduation ceremonies. We've lost jobs, we've lost work. And I was thinking that a lot of times when we lose something, there is something there to be found that God will bless us with. So, like I was thinking about Paul when he had like the thorn in his flesh, and he said like he prayed for God to remove it time after time, and God never did. So he lost like physical comfort. He lost a degree of physical health. but then he said he was reminded that God's grace was sufficient. So even though he lost comfort, instead he received a revelation and a new realization of the sufficiency of God in his life. And then I thought about like Peter walking on water, and he like lost focus and confidence in the fact that he was standing on water. When he saw the wind, when he saw the waves, he began to sink. But then what he gained after losing that was like Christ grabbing a hold of his hand and like a new level of intimacy. And over, I mean, Israel, they lost a national identity. They lost a home. They lost a king. They lost what they believed was a future. But then what it was replaced with, what God had intended, was an eternal reign, an eternal kingdom. And, oftentimes when we lose something, you've heard it say, when God closes one door, he'll open another. And we think that the door it'll look the same, or it'll be just an upgrade. It'll just be a nicer version of what I lost. But that's not really true often. It's not like we're just going to get a bigger and better thing. But what we gain when we lose something is a blessing from God that ultimately is better, but it's really a lot harder to notice because it's something that we're not really looking for, that we're not looking to be replaced. So I was just thinking, with you guys in mind, many of us have lost a variety of things, and I just wanted to hear from some of you, when you have lost something in the past, so not necessarily coronavirus related, but as you have lost something in the past, as you're able to look back on that, what is something that you gained from that God blessed you with through the pain of something missing? And unmute yourself and go. There's some pretty sophisticated, like when I ask a question in youth group and everybody just kind of looks away, now you can just turn off your camera. It's like, it's just brilliant. But I still see people kind of like... Anyone?
Maybe say the actual question one more time.
Oh, the actual question. When you've lost something in the past, what did you gain from God? What did he give you in the midst of pain or loss?
Strength and community.
That was Danny. Thanks, Danny.
Hope. He gave me hope that it'd get better.
Who was that?
Samantha.
Oh, Sam. Thanks, Sam.
Peace. I had overwhelming peace. It was really weird, but it worked out.
I think something we've all been given that's very unique is time. And in a very busy world, we've been given more time than we know what to do with. But it's been neat to figure out how we can use that for good and not just wasteful.
All right, some more participation time. Question number 2 is, what are some things that God may be stripping away from us intentionally during this time?
My schedule.
Julia, one of the busiest gals I know. That must be pretty tough. Are you surviving though?
I've liked it. But I've set myself on my own schedule, but it's not nearly as chaotic. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm just doing anything that I want. But like, I wake up like 9ish, and then I run, and then I make breakfast, and then I do schoolwork until like 5. Dang. Or late, or 8, depending on what it is.
That's a lot.
But then I get to chill.
Well, good. I'm glad that it's not ruining your life.
No, it's nice.
Good. Kindergarten homework's a little different. Grayson works on homework for like 45 minutes, and That's it.
Nice. I'll give him some line if he wants to do Newton's law of cooling.
Yeah, he'll hop on that.
Okay, good.
Oh, dude, Austin. That Austin's texting me. Hopefully I can share this, Austin. I'm about to. But he said he's been learning something that he's learned during this time is patience and peace through it all. And he said one thing that God may be stripping away is like the negative influences from school and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for chiming in, Mr. Austin. So what else? What is okay? What was the question? It was
Amy found her face.
Amy, your face is here. I like your twinkle lights.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So, question once again: what is something God is intentionally stripping away from your life during this time?
I feel like useful distractions or like distractions in general. It's kind of vague.
Like
non-meaningful. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good.
Show.
This is gonna sound bad, and I don't know how to say it the right way, but I feel like church. Because like it takes two parts in a relationship, and like just going to church like isn't enough. If that makes sense.
Okay, so like you feel like maybe church was almost I don't want to say crutch, but like you equated your relationship to God with your relationship to church, but then you kind of weren't as intentional with God personally.
Yeah, so like like you have to do more than church, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Makes sense. Good one.
I got one.
Hey, Phil.
The sports. My goodness, I watch a ton of sports, and I haven't been able to watch sports in over a month. And I'm not going to watch basketball players play video games or play horse. So, yeah, but I haven't missed it. So I guess that's a good thing. Not really.
Oh, wow.
So, to the shock of my kids, I haven't missed it.
Yeah. I don't think I've watched a whole lot of TV, but we have been doing some Disney Plus with Grayson, that's for sure.
Sorry. I think it's taking away my excuses for why I shouldn't be doing what I should be doing. Now I don't have any excuse. I have all the time I can have. So like if I always used to say I don't have time to do my quiet time. I don't have time to read the Bible. My excuses are gone.
I've been going on a lot of walks, more than I ever do. And it's kind of nice because nothing happens on walks. So I just get a lot of time to talk to Jesus. It's just kind of cool. It's a lot nicer to do that in my neighborhood, outside, under the sun, than in my house.
For sure.
Just get a lot of time to walk around lately.
Anybody else going to do walks more?
Lots.
Mr. Walton does fast walks, speed walks.
Can't hear anything.
Oh, hey, it's Melissa. Katrina will be so happy. Katrina, unmute yourself so we can hear you say her name.
We're in the darkness.
We needed that. Oh, Grayson wants to say hi.
Hey.
They're all
What's
muted,
up,
but they're all saying
Grayson?
hi.
Hi, Grayson.
Hey.
Hi, Grayson.
Hi.
All right, so final we might get kicked off in a second. So if we do, I love you all. It's really
Well, it said we had unlimited minutes.
Oh, good.
He's been upgraded to unlimited minutes.
Cool. I did not see that, but thank you for the information. Okay, so anyways, I still love you, but whatever. Some of you have already started answering this one, but like, what is something good that you have gained from this? What's something that you've got during this time that you would have never gotten or thought of or received, but you have now?
A pool and a finished patio.
Damn! Dude, just give us a little tour, Todd. Come on.
It's too dark.
It's not too dark. Find a way.
Yeah, look at them sitting on
You want a tour?
Yeah, I want a tour. We want a tour.
Right. This was today. These lights were today.
Those are nice lights.
So that goes all around. We got this table that I put together.
Very nice.
We never had anything out here.
Yeah, I've been
You
out
probably
there
can't
before.
see the pool.
Oh, I do.
Did you always have that patio?
Yeah, we always had the patio. They were just really dirty, so we got pressure washed all that. We got the pool.
There it is.
I finished all this area, put some trim. But the highlight, when sports come back, we got
Give me a giant TV.
big old
Oh
projector.
my gosh.
Oh, projector.
100-inch parties at my house.
Bam! You heard it, everybody.
Stimulus check, baby.
I would just like to throw out there that I did consult Todd on his landscaping, so just throwing that out there.
Hey,
he asked about one poem.
And Phil said that he hasn't been watching sports, but I'm watching a college football game. Colorado and Washington. Don't care, but it's on, so I'm watching it.
Okay. All right, so Todd got a new backyard. We did too, and it's been fun. What else? What else is something that you've received during this time?
More family time. My parents and I we usually butt heads more than anything. So like during this time we've been able to like sit and talk together, and we've been playing like Exploding Kittens and Cards Against Humanity. Like we're doing all these things together. We're just trying to like work together. My mom and I are always playing Mario Kart now. That seems to be the thing in the house. It's just Mario Kart on the Wii. Just play the Mario Kart as much as we can.
Yeah, we used to play Mario Kart. Then she lost.
No, it was not good for marriage.
And Exploding Kittens is a great game. Anybody, if you've never played it before, it's fun. My favorite card in the whole game, the Nope card.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That's my mom's favorite card too, the Nope
So
card.
funny. I just love it. Anyways, go play the game if you want, anybody. What else? Destiny. Come on. Hit us with something.
Something I've gained.
Yes.
Playing games with my grandparents. Doing a lot of puzzles.
What you been playing?
Just card games, Monopoly, stuff like that.
The classics, huh?
The good stuff. Mexican Train.
Huh? I don't know what that is.
Dominoes. I don't know.
Is that like chicken foot?
We played croquet out in the yard, which was fun.
Dave does. Good stuff.
Yep.
Excellent. All right, who else hasn't talked in here? Let's get Will Stewart. You haven't said anything. What have you gained?
Yeah, Will
during
hasn't
this
said
time,
nothing.
Mr. William.
Looks like you got a haircut too in the quarantine. No?
Nah, he always looks that good.
I was actually going to ask about that, is who decided to do their own hair already?
Not yet. Anyone?
Can you see Brian on here?
Brian?
That's why I
thought
about
it. No, I haven't.
Look, don't judge Brian and I, all right?
Yeah, no, I did my hair.
Well, he's giving me a haircut tomorrow, so that's
Yeah, Pastor Phil getting a
Oh, making the leap, Pastor Phil?
All right, Will, you can't avoid us. You have to talk. I'm unmuting you. I can't unmute you. He's rejecting my unmute.
Will.
Come on, Bill.
Come on, Billard.
All right, well, Will's building up his courage. AJ, will you give us a tour of your yard? You guys got a
Playing with fire?
No? What? Give us a
I
tour.
feel like we're
AJ.
back at the Waltons' house.
It's too dark in our backyard.
Oh.
I can't see anything.
So
Well,
one day we'll
AJ is also on the verge of catching us both on fire, so
See, that is quite the torch.
It's okay. He knows how to put it out.
he has like 6 of them surrounding us.
And I'm still getting bit by mosquitoes.
Put her away.
Gotten bites here and all over my legs.
I hope you catch on fire on this chat.
Don't catch your artificial turf on fire. Is it installed yet?
Oh yeah.
That would be so funny.
It looks good.
What's that?
Can't wait to see it. All right,
Hopefully-
let's go. We're looking around.
We've
Renee,
had our
Zoe.
pipes burst like 5 times, so hopefully we don't have another pipe burst tomorrow.
That stinks. Bummer. All right, let's see. Renee, Zoe, what's something you've gained during this time?
We got a big like blow up pool.
Wait, what?
Our roommate ordered one and it was really so we've been having fun in that.
Dude, there's been a couple pools. Sam's family got a pool too.
Really?
Mayuchi.
Yeah. And also just having more time, it's been nice to slow down, honestly.
Yeah.
That's something gained for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Good stuff. All right, show of hands. Who thinks this is not as bad as they thought it was going to be originally? Yeah.
This is more of a humbling experience than anything else.
Yeah.
Where like you realize how hustle and bustle your life is, and then when something like this happens where you can't go anywhere, you can't do anything, you're like, I'm missing all the small moments in my life. So it's a humbling opportunity, I guess.
Quarantine. Tiffany is. Are you talking about like quarantine or this Zoom call? Who thinks the Zoom call is not as bad as I thought it was
I thought
going
that's
to
what
be?
you meant. I thought it was going to be a little rough.
No, that was knuckle bumps on that one, Samantha. Good one. Missing the small moments. How many of you would say you feel like your walk with God may have strengthened during this time? Raise your hands. Everyone. Danny?
You cut out. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, I said, does anybody feel like maybe your walk with God has even strengthened during this time? Samantha's yes as well. Oh, is that a Tia? I want to hear from Tia.
We haven't seen this. So Farmers is reducing auto payments by 25%, extending payment due dates, and expanding coverage for
Tia. Hey, Tia.
Hey.
Did you raise your hand? Was that your hand or Emily's hand?
Yeah, but I just think that my prayer life has definitely been really good. So
cool.
That's one thing. More time to pray. Thoughts, more prayer.
That's good. Thanks for sharing. Will, are you going to say something, or are you going to keep yourself muted? Just give us a thumbs up or thumbs down here, bud. Yes? Yeah, maybe? Yeah. What? Okay. Still a baby. Alright, who's on? I need. Oh, wait, Faith, you were raising your hand, weren't you? Do you want to say something?
Will, don't get teased.
No, she wasn't. Okay, she says no.
Anything. I was just waving hi to Tia.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Will's gone. He just is like, I'm out of here. Bye. All right, let's see. Oh, here's page 2. Naya, come on, Naya. Let's hear from you.
Hi.
What's going on?
What I missed?
I don't know. When did we lose you?
Like at 8 o'clock, I went on a run with my dog.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Oh, bummer.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. Here's a question for you. What's something that you feel like you've gained during this quarantine time?
Gained.
And you're not allowed to say a lot of weight like me.
I'm not very healthy. Presentation. I don't know. Probably just time to do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to put this up in front of the screen here. Let's just say we're going to a question from the audience. Let's see. Can you see that? No, probably not.
No, because Kyle.
No, it went totally away now.
Oh, shoot.
What is that?
You can't read that.
All right. And I quote from Aaron McKee. Somebody asked Brian about his hair. We've talked about this, Aaron.
I feel like David should.
Brian. There he is.
Put your head down.
Wait, I want to hear from Brian, but not about hair.
I think Brian is a handsome fella.
Handsome fella. I agree.
I basically just pulled what Phil talked about. There's no great place to get a haircut, so why not give myself a haircut? And I've wanted to shave it for a while.
Is it the whole thing?
Yeah, is it really?
No, not like completely. But it's pretty
tight. Dang, boy.
Pretty buzzed.
He went for it.
He went for it.
Take it off.
Hey, wait, Brian.
Just take it off.
Brian, how's
guys are
baby number 2 going?
Grossed out by this.
Wait, hold on. I
I
couldn't hear
know,
you
it
guys.
does freak me out.
I said Brian
Bald is
Bell.
beautiful, and I am bald by choice.
I should leave this conversation.
Hold on.
Like I'll
Let's
lose
try.
it.
Bye, everyone.
You're all going away. And then, Brian, you're coming back.
Brian, give us an update on baby number 2.
Oh, yeah, I mean, everything's going as smoothly as it can go. May 10th is the due date.
Less than a month. Wow.
So, yeah, it's coming.
Is there like an anxiety factor happening just with all this craziness going on? As you guys
Sure. I mean, I guess just anytime there's some unknowns, and there's plenty of those right now, there is some anxiety like, oh, will I be allowed at the hospital? These types of things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably going to be fine, but it's still a matter of, there's a lot of things that could happen at the healthcare system that are unclear. So.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
I'm praying for you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Wait, do we know your baby's name?
No.
I can't keep up with babies and names and stuff.
Yeah, you're cool.
It's not Liberty.
No.
Or Taco.
Is it Katrina?
It's not Katrina either. Bummer.
Hey Brian, what was that really funny name that we said you should name it that went with Bell?
Taco.
What was it? No, it wasn't Taco. It was something along the lines of Liberty. It was like
Blue Bell.
I don't know.
Oh, Annabelle.
Oh yeah, that's creepy, man.
I like the name Anna, but no, I guess it's like off limits.
Annabelle. Yeah, if it's named after a horror movie, you probably don't want to go there.
They're dangerous together.
I mean, are you not going with like Corona Lee or something like that?
No, I definitely joked about that. I was like, COVID's such a good name, COVID.
No Roni, Rona.
Wait, do we know the gender of your baby?
It's a female. Girl.
It's what?
It's a girl?
Yeah. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I didn't know that.
I don't think
That's exciting.
I don't remember if I know that. All right, Taco's off the table too. Anna's back on.
Blue.
Blue Bell.
Blue. Ice cream. All right, hey, we haven't heard from Amber yet. Let's talk to Amber.
Amber!
What's going on at Amber Hill?
I did.
Oh, Amber's unable to be on.
Oh, here we
there
go.
she is.
Oh god.
There you are. Hi.
Hi.
Amber, how's school going?
Okay.
Okay. Good old okay school.
I got my cap and gown today.
Really?
Oh.
What color is it?
Blue.
What color? Purple?
Blue.
Blue.
Oh. Do you have it? Oh, we're going to see it.
We're going to see it. Yeah, cap and gown time. Hallie, did you get a cap and gown yet? Yeah, you. I just lit.
Oh, that's a pretty blue.
Very bright.
Cool.
And then I also got
The tassel.
Tassels.
Very nice.
What?
Huh?
We should have a Zoom graduation ceremony.
We have the
Yeah, my graduation got canceled, so yeah.
Yeah, we'll play the music and let you guys walk across.
Which one, Sam?
Both of them.
SPC and what?
Oh.
In my high school, yeah. My
Wait,
really
what?
small high school, there's like 9 people, so
Okay.
that's not really a big deal. But I was valedictorian, so that kind of
Hey,
Ooh, see?
congratulations.
And we can have a valedictorian, then we can make this happen.
Yeah, you can give a speech. You just did. You're like, don't miss the small things. That's a good speech.
Yeah.
Solid.
And then my Disney internship might be canceled, so that's also another fun thing. That's up in the air.
Canceled.
That's up in the air at the point, but at this point I'm just doing online shopping. I bought this shirt on Etsy that says they were the one where they were
Ooh, I
my
like
senior
it.
shirt.
Good stuff.
Speaking of canceled, I have to say that my son, thank you to Todd, says that all the time. And not only that, but he was convinced that Easter was canceled. And he was very offended that anyone put any type of Easter decoration anywhere because it was canceled. So thanks for that.
The legend lives on.
That wasn't my idea.
It was a good one. It's funny. He also says "we sorry" all the time, so.
That wasn't my idea. Canceled wasn't my idea. They just told me to do it.
Well,
I don't know who's that. Was that Sam? I don't know whose idea that was.
It was probably
It's
Sam.
a funny one.
If
At
it
least
was a
he
good
picked up the
idea, it
funny
was
stuff.
Sam.
Seven, still not canceled.
Still not canceled.
Yeah,
That's right.
at least he doesn't think that.
Hey, Smokey Jerome, what did you get today?
Oh my goodness! So exciting things over at the Walton House. So not only have I used this downtime because my schedule is typically pretty hectic, so I've been running like Forrest Gump. But I got a smoker today, and I have no idea how to use it. And I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos, and I'm gonna consult with my friends. But I think Aaron's gonna go to the store in the morning and get us a chicken.
Chicken.
A live one?
Yep. I'll butcher it in the backyard, and we're gonna smoke that joker.
That's right. We don't need to go on a mission trip. We can just go to your backyard. It'll feel like we're off in, wringing necks or something.
Yep, absolutely.
Smokey Jerome's. Hey, I just want everybody to know that because of being reintroduced to the Liquid Holy Spirit on Sunday nights, Grace and I have been sharing a Mountain Dew for lunch every single day. It's been great. We're on the Code Red now. After Mountain Lightning and Mountain Splash, we went generic brands for a while, so it's good stuff.
Generic Mountain Dew is heresy, by the way.
Yeah. Not only is it sugar, it's fake sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I did a comparison myself because I was like, maybe I could save some. No, Mountain Dew is the only way to go. None of that cheap stuff. Can't do it.
Ain't do it. Ain't do it.
Diabetes? Why are you drinking Mountain Dew?
What?
Hello, there's diet.
Oh.
Like this is a new thing that they have sharing. Come on now. I got diabetes.
I have a serious question for Aaron McKee, aka. The question is, did she get her stimulus check from Donald Trump, or did her parents steal it from her?
Ooh.
No one can hear Did everybody watch him just take a dive, just run into the bookshelf?
No, we missed it. Rewind it.
That'd have been the best thing. He turned around and walked right into his bookshelf.
It is streaming on
trying to fix
YouTube.
up his room.
Great.
We'll see it eventually. Okay, so Aaron, we need to get back to that answer.
Nope. I didn't get mine.
Oh, no.
Did your parents steal it, though?
No.
You just didn't.
We just don't get it. Because I still have my job, and I worked.
Sam wants to know what you would do if you did get a stimulus check.
I would buy a bouncy house, because my neighbors got one, and I really want one now.
Have you like thought of this?
Yes.
All right, there we go. That'll be a good last question. Everybody chime in. What would you buy with a stimulus check if you got one? Go. I think about
pancreas.
Pancreas
on the black market.
A boat.
I get a boat.
Okay, Sam, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big frisbee.
Carbon Jefferson.
Did you say a big frisbee?
Sam had no idea.
I think we're the only ones laughing. I can mute us all again. Should I end this for you?
No.
The Mountain Dew has gone to their heads. We're going to now end this call.
Wait, what did you say? Sam a tiger?
I'd probably get
I'd probably upgrade my car's cassette player to a CD player.
You have a cassette player?
My 2002 Toyota Corolla has a cassette player.
That is awesome.
I have a whole bunch of cassettes that I don't even know half these people, so I'm just like, I don't know what to listen to in my car.
Oh man, if you get rid of it, save it just as a keepsake. All right.
Probably will, yeah.
Well, everybody, it has been a lovely. What are you guys fist pumping for over there? Martins, what you doing?
Bye, guys.
Yeah, we're about to leave, but let's get. Hey, David Johnson, would you contribute to something?
Okay, which David are you talking to?
Would you, David? Would you pray for us before we end this shenanigans? Please.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
David Johnson? Yes, but first I want the record to show that I officially attended youth group for the
you hear that, Lance?
My annual attendance.
The first time and the last time, which like that to be said as well.
Yeah, I'll pray. God, I thank you for this group of people that you brought together, God, and just the unique community that we have at church. God, I pray that as we continue through this kind of weird time, God, that we wouldn't just miss community as unbelievers do, God, but that we would miss the unique community that is the church and the body of believers, God. And I pray that you would just use this time to renew our appreciation and our love for one another. And in the meantime, until things go back to normal, God, that you would just help us know how to love one another well and serve each other and encourage one another, God. In your name, amen.
Amen. Thanks, David. Hey, do me a favor if you want to. It's hard to tell like what you guys are enjoying, what you want, or what we can do to serve you during this time. So, like, just send me a private text or whatever, just an individual text, and say, would you rather do this again next week, or would you rather go to the live format, kind of like how we did before? That's more like talk show like. We have no way to know what one is better. So just text me and we'll, I don't know, majority rules or something like that. But I'm the only one who gets to see it, so I can lie. But anyway, that's all for now. It's been a lovely thing to see your faces. Bye-bye.
Is anyone else glad that I haven't turned into a fossil?
What?
Yes.
Kyle, whatever happened with like the running competition thing?
Oh,
look, let's not talk about that, Kyle. That's just, it's done. It's over. Let's move on. It's a new month.
We already talked about it?
It's as dead as me. Let's just say that.
It's dead as Slinky. Okay, hold on. I'm finding it real quick. So marathon
the results aren't that important. That's what we really need to remember.
Yes, they can. I know it. They'll be able to see it. So okay, they can't see it. Greg Stewart, Will's dad, ran 26 miles in 7 days. And then we had a lot of competitors. Kyle, Jeremy, Aaron, Walton, Julia, Ray, Claire, Megan, Will. Joseph Cofield. Someone named Joseph Cofield got into our running thing. And Will's mom also did it. Let's see. That's it. Sam Ray got halfway there.
Yeah.
All right. So did Tiffany.
Halfway there.
Oh, wait, Faith, are you talking about the once a week thing?
No, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought the thing was like, if you did it, you got put in like a raffle.
Yes. Okay, yes. You're right. I did and Claire won the raffle on that one.
Oh, Claire won?
Yep. Yeah. And then there was a 70 reps a day challenge, and I was the only one who completed it, so she won that.
We can restart that. That was a better time than ever to run. Yeah.
All right. Well, actually, right now, the Nike Run Club friend me, and there's Active April that's currently going. Let's see. I'm in 6th place because Julia completed 30 miles already. Shout out to Jules.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Deacon Jerome already finished. Aaron Walton's almost finished. Claire's almost finished. Lance is beating me. I'm beating Megan. At least
Not in the new one.
Hi, everybody.
Nike Run
That was David, Mr. Clean.
Active April.
Brian.
That was cool. The screen was like black and white and stuff.
Wow.
What is that noise?
Somebody's
A bit loud.
What's up with the crickets now?
Jeez, Louise. Well, I don't know. We don't have to. Who's gonna be the last?
You hang up.
Someone's about to blow up.
Aaron's.
Let's not go that far, shall we?
Hey, I watched Treasure Planet today. One of Hallie's favorite movies. It's a solid. Solid.
That's a good old school, honestly. 2003?
Never told me what you thought of it, though.
Yeah, I did. I had to go pick up dinner. I mean, I thought it was a fine flick. I would put it in like the top. It'd be like top 100 Disney movies.
Okay. I'll have to text you my thoughts on it.
Yes. Finish.
Well, at least a few of us like actually recognize what you're talking about, Kyle.
Yeah, does anybody know about Treasure Planet? Disney movie? Disney Plus.
Yes. Just the Nikki understands.
Carter's
the third time I've seen it.
Sorry, guys. Hey, Gabe.
We thought about showing.
Hey, Gabe, what'd you do today?
Other than move my setup from my mother's house to my father's house, yeah, that's about it.
Hey, that's a big job.
That's a big job.
That's a lot of work, dude.
All right, time to show off.
There we go.
Do it. What? So I'm on one screen and Sam's on the other?
Dang.
That's cool. What kind of games do you play on there?
I'm actually uploading video with OBS, so
That's what I'm using right now.
yeah, that's kind of my issue at the moment. So I've been fixing that, starting things off.
Good old OBS.
That wasn't expected to come to my father's house at all today, so that's about it.
Alright.
Oh yeah, minus sauce plus glasses. Let's add glasses to the top of that.
Come on, put them on cam. Those are fine specs, bud.
If my hairline doesn't scream bald, I can tell you what.
If anyone wants to play Minecraft with me,
yeah, let me quickly turn on my PC with no internet. I'm trying to set it up right now. So.
Nice gaming chair.
If I could, I would.
Yes, so gaming chair.
Did you pull that out of a race
I spent only
car?
$300 on it. Anyone else want to join me?
$500? Dude, that is awesome.
Yeah, solid 500.
That's awesome, dude. It's the S Racer.
Job.
S Racer.
Yes.
Wait.
The solid S Racer.
No, they are.
Minus the fact that you always have to wear a shirt in this thing, otherwise you're gonna be stuck because it's like leather.
Yeah, don't take your shirt off.
We heard Janice talk. We didn't hear Megan. Unmute Megan and make her say something, Janice. Yeah, do it. Punch her.
you just tackle me. I just have. I've been trying to keep myself off mute. I don't want to be off of mute.
Hey, Megan, how was your...
Back up.
Megan had Megan said she was getting sick. Are you
Punch me
sick?
in the arm.
No.
Hi, Kyle.
Did you ever get sick?
What?
You thought you were getting sick. Did you ever get sick?
Yeah, I am.
Don't breathe
Did
into
you ever
the mic.
sickness house?
Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, last Christmas,
I gave you my heart.
I actually got sick, and it was a potential of corona. Actually, there was a potential there because I found out there was like some kind of bacteria in my lungs. So while I was in Brazil, my Christmas was ruined. The entire thing was ruined because of Christmas with that sickness. So.
Giddy up, William.
Ni hao. Dude.
You see William with a cowboy hat?
Yeah, Will had a cowboy hat and a. What's a for a little while.
Is he playing dress up on? That's why his camera's gone. He's just playing dress up by himself in his room.
Hey, I have a theory. I think that Claire Walton already had coronavirus. Remember, she was like sick for a week and had like a super fever and had to go to the hospital. What do you think, Claire? Yeah, no, Jeremy, you think she had it?
I mean, I have the potential. So if she had fever and she was coughing a lot, so potential.
Well, isn't that a thing, like the December cough that you had back in December was like the coronavirus?
That's a thing.
But just not as widely known.
I think Claire's a survivor with Julia. Claire will exceeding expectations.
Give her a solid gold medal and accomplishment of survival of the fittest. Anyone else?
Hey, you guys see that right there?
Is that dog poop?
No, dog poop. That's a scone, baby.
Oh, I thought it was a cigar.
Looks like a snake.
Yeah, it's a stalled cigar.
It's got a scone, Cal.
Let's start smoking dog poop in the midst of it.
It's biscotti. It's biscotti.
It isn't a scone. It's a biscotti. Thanks for those, Claire. Hey, it's his sister. Hey, don't tell him. No, where's he going? Unmute his audio so he'll start talking and we'll hear him. That's what?
They will.
We almost got you, though.
He refuses to.
Will's playing hard to get.
Hey, Lance, can you put Jerry in here? I want to see Gerald.
I have to go find him. Hold on. What's going on?
Dude, nice purple lights in your room.
Thank you.
Real fancy.
Jerry.
Is this from that person?
Slinky's got some cool lights going on. Is that off your keyboard? That's cool.
Oh, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry?
Nothing. What's up?
Hey, Jerry, have you been mountain biking lately? I don't know if you can still do that. Yeah?
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's only one place open.
What place?
But it's really good, though.
Hi, Jerry.
Croom.
I've heard of that
Croom.
place.
It's in.
Croom.
Yeah, it's one of the best, like one of the better spots in Florida.
Yeah, how does it
It's
compare
like-
to Santos?
It's smaller, but there's a jump park and stuff. Pretty big.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good. Yeah, it's perfect.
Nice, dude. Take care of it.
I will.
Take care of that.
Yeah, I just gave it a good.
Yeah? Sweet.
How are you guys?
Dude, we're just missing you. Just missing you, Jerry. Miss you a lot.
Drain those threes.
Must have missed some basketball, Jerry. Everyone misses everyone. Ain't that good?
All right.
Back to the superior Ariza.
The superior. Hey, why don't you show us the superior McKee?
Kenny.
Talking about Blair.
You want to see Blair? I'll get you Blair.
Get
I'll
Blair.
get you
Hey,
Blair.
remember when you couldn't remember if Blair had a mustache or not?
Why did I say? Oh, is that a foreshadow?
Dad, they want to see you.
Blair!
Hello, honey.
I thought he
I
just
gotta
licked
fix
his
my hair.
fingers and like did the whole eyebrow thing.
That better?
Yeah, it looks good.
You got your eyebrow.
Well, I gotta do the eyebrows.
Okay, that's enough.
That's enough.
Love Blair.
Oh man. Wait, Lance, you have a dog in your room.
Lance, I thought you were a cat person.
I do have it. No.
Stick 'em, boy, stick 'em.
That's funny. Well.
Well, I'm gonna call it. So, see you guys.
See, I got lights in my backyard and trees. AJ, I put my slack line up in my backyard. It goes the entire way across. AJ's gone. Never mind. No, well, Katrina's there. She'll tell him. She's not going to tell him. Keep it a secret. Amy, how many people are in your house right now? 1?
7.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're going to like revolt and like take your room from you?
Maybe.
Since you have the only upstairs room?
Yep.
It's going to be a mutiny in the McCants' home.
Maybe.
Good. Well.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Yeah. I've been just waiting for everybody to leave.
Everyone. Bye, babe. We're so awkwardly like looking at each other.
I know. It's awkward.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna call it too, so I'm out, guys. See ya.
Goodbye, Gabriel.
Bye.
I'm just going to push end meeting for everybody.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Let's do it.
Bye, everybody.
End meeting for all.
Leave meeting. That was good.
That's good.
That was fun.
Good
That's
stuff.
fun.
I think the kids like that. Yeah.
Grayson just had one with 20 kindergartners.
Did you really?
They love it.
I don't know how the teacher does that.
She's
Because
awesome.
I just like muting everybody
She does.
all the time.
Well, she gives them like 15 minutes of free reign. It's chaos, and then she mutes
Can you
them all.
imagine?
And then when I walked in there, she had them